Hello and welcome to another loser bracket game we have here. It's going to be Team France, the winner of the TeamGrom game that you saw earlier, versus Team ButtSmashers, left cheek I believe. We're just waiting for everyone to F5 and we will continue this best of one series on again the Hammerblow map. Again alongside of me we have Dirty Bug.
So
And we will continue this as soon as we get everyone ready and good to go. Alright, so we're starting our countdown here. We're going to start our first half. Team France on the attack. Again for Team France, we got Cibolette, X-Rev, AOK, Jesse Jane, and Kiro. For the ButtSmashers team, we have Noctis, Clarity 13, VZ, Blast, I'll just call him Viz, Hachai, and Yasashi. Two of these members are from the old Blast team that we saw earlier play for the ASC qualifiers. So it should be interesting to see what they do, as they do take Warehouse once again aggressively. Kiro taking out Viz Blast inside of the Warehouse, clearing it out for them. 4v5 now. Clarity 13 trying to put some shots into Warehouse. Stuck in an awkward place though. He's gonna get a nade. He might be able to get out. No, maybe not. Playing aggressive, trying to catch him off with pace. Clarity 13 just sitting at the top there, trying to get out. Clarity 13 will take out a second. We got three members of the Blast, or sorry, of the ButtSmashers team over on the 2 side, as Hachai will take out X-Rev going down 2 round. C4 now down, they see it. Jesse Jane's in Warehouse all by himself. Called him out where he is. Everyone's rotating. It's the scope missing his PGM shot at the peak at Forklift. Not much Jesse Jane can do here, although that X-Mate is pretty powerful. We'll never know. Jesse Jane shifting over to container side. Might be able to push this DD, but it's being very closely watched by both players. Sound is going out. Everyone knows he's there. And deciding to run back even though he knows that the DD is open. I think he thought someone was still in base and he was going to clear that out first, but all members of the ButtSmashers team were over on the 2 ramp side. Going to see another aggressive 2 Warehouse push again. Cibolette's already inside. Able to take out Viz once again. Nice pick by AOK taking out Yasashi. It's 2 picks on 2 site. They're gonna start the rotation over as looks like they have started pushing in. C4 down. Noctis taking out AOK. Jesse Jane taking out 2. X-Rev trying to take out Clarity 13. Clarity 13 will take out Jesse Jane instead. Making it a 1-1 game. Be interesting to see if they choose to do another aggressive Warehouse. No, they're gonna fall back a little bit this time. Viz and Clarity 13 are gonna react from those previous Warehouse pushes and push 2 into Warehouse. YS sitting at the top of 2 ramp. Might be getting... Nice pick by YS on Kiro. Gonna try to run back, getting some Varese kits on him. Extremely lit. I don't know how he squeaked out of that. But he's gonna be able to get out of there. Noctis and Extra traded some shots at the one doorway. So it looks like everyone's starting to stack up now at the front of one. Yeah, okay, Scope's coming up to the front of one now. Extremely lit. They have started their push in. Simulette gets taken out. Okay, is now at the front of trying to get a ticket inside. Meanwhile, Clarity 13 on the flank might be able to get a couple of people here. YS taking out one, Hachai taking out two, and that rush just completely stomped us. It's now 1-2 in favor of the ButtSmashers. Looks like we're gonna see another aggressive warehouse push, possibly. No, they're gonna taper off and go into the mid.
I think that ButtSmashers is like the only team that has no XMate in their team.
Yeah, I just noticed that as well. They don't have any XMAs in their team. Chose to stay with the M4 and K3. And TeamFrance frag. 3 frags, since it's now a 2v4.
But they're not gonna push, they're gonna rotate.
Well, good call by TeamFrance, since they're gonna rotate over to one side completely open. 2 people of ButtSmashers are on the 2 site. Seems like they're completely oblivious to them being set on one, as Noctis is gonna get Kiro out. AOK is gonna take out Noctis. Hachai all by himself in a 1v3. Well, the scope's pretty lit, so if you can get maybe a couple good hits on the scope, you'll be able to take him out. Hachai's in the sight, pre-firing a lot. The Glock looks like he doesn't have much of a choice now. Picks up the scope, but X-Rep will pick him up. 2-2, very close game. Oh, looks like we're gonna have 2 rifles pushing into warehouse. Lots of action early as Clarity 13 will take out Jesse Jane at a warehouse entrance.
Граната противника!
Both teams playing pretty cautiously now. Noctis sitting up on that spot on the sandbag. Might be able to pick off some AOK as he's coming in. I'm not sure if that's smoked enough or not. Noctis taking a bunch of explosion damage. Extremely lit. AOK taking out Yasashi at the entrance. Viz with a nice nade at the entrance. Pushing into sight now. Remember, ButtSmashers are in sight, and Hachai and Noctis are going to knock him up. Well played by the ButtSmashers. Oh, round ahead with TeamFrance. Gonna see Point Man now. Probably gonna do a fast one push here. Maybe try and catch him off guard. Sashi missing the scope shot on Silhouette.
Grenade straight ahead!
Made by X-Rev on site. Silhouette's gonna be pushing on. Hachai trading some shots with Silhouette. Hachai taking him out. Well, 3 members are inside of sight now. X-Rev extremely lit with the C4. Not sure if he's gonna try and plant it or not. Kiro taking it with Yasashi. And it's now a 1v2. They don't know where he is. And Viz is gonna do a nice little 180. 2-4 in favor of the ButtSmasher team. Clarity13 eating some nades at the entry of warehouse. Climbing up to the second floor, and he's gonna get spotted. They're gonna know exactly where he is, as he's gonna try and get an angle at the entry. Well, that Scope sitting patiently, waiting for Clarity13 to peek his head out again. He's gonna miss the shot though, as Clarity13 is gonna continue to pre-fire and not peek that again. Sashi on the 2 site. Looks like they are starting to make a move into DD. Clarity13 taking out Sibilet. Jesse Jane taking out Clarity13. Yasashi's still alive at the entry of DD. Trying to cut him off, make sure that they don't get through. C4 is actually over at the 1 side. Nice lead call, so Noctis is going to be able to call that out. Seems like they're not going to be too bothered about that though. Hachai is looking over at the 2 area. And if that TeamFrance decide to go up long, they might be able to successfully cut off 1. Hachai is looking over now. Pre-fire Apara going through the 1 wall. Sashi gonna meet up with Jesse Jane and taking him out. 2v4 now. Trying to push him to 1 side. Noctis in there by himself. Hachai taking out 1. Extra taking out Noctis. Extra all by himself. Extremely lit. Hachai taking him out. And going huge with the 10-4. 2-5. ButtSmashers 1 round away from taking this first half. 2-point man push into warehouse. Might be able to get there before the nade. Nope, getting lit up extremely hard. Clarity13 taking out Jesse Jane. Viz taking out another 2. Xrev sitting at the back taking out Viz. Xrev extremely lit with the C4. Looks like he's going to back away, as AOK is going to be going into the front of 1. Might be able to take out, yeah, takes out Noctis. Very nice flick shot. As he's going to be drifting around 1 now. Looking for that rotation, as Xrev is going to be going over. Interesting, no one's actually inside 1. Yasashi's just sitting there looking for footsteps across, or possibly someone trying to push into 1. See Hachai and Clarity13 meeting up in mid. Might be able to push this flank. Looks like they have started pushing into 1. Yasashi actually tags the Scope. Nice shot by Yasashi, and they're both pretty lit. AOK is going to be sitting there trying to defend C4. C4 is now set. Both people pretty lit. Hachai with a nice headshot, and Clarity13 ending it off, making it a 2-6 game on the first half. So now ButtSmashers is only going to need 3 more rounds in order to secure this match and continue on. But anything can happen, as we've seen earlier in this first half going into the second half. Again, we're kind of seeing AOK have the same issues as last game. He doesn't really perform at the top of his game unless he's playing aggressive. I haven't seen a very aggressive play from him. Wonder if he's going to start to play aggressive on this defense side, as they are now just a couple rounds away from getting knocked out of this North American tourney. As we're starting our countdown. Oh, just false alarm? Okay, now we're starting our countdown. AOK and Yasashi both continuing. Yasashi doing a great job with that PGM, holding off key tactical areas.
Бросаю гранату.
Clarity13 with a nice headshot on the scope. Clarity13 taking out a second in mid. And now it's all of a sudden a 5v3. Xrev getting a nice flash kill on Clarity13, but YS getting a nice kill on Jesse Jane in sight. YS taking a shot, hitting Ciboulette. Okay. Xrev takes out with Musashi, but Noctis will finish him out. 1-0 ButtSmashers. You can see AOK actually playing aggressively inside warehouse. Not sure if he's gonna try and push this or not, but Ciboulette's gonna get a nice frag on Musashi. ButtSmashers' scope is down. It's going out into one. Looks like they want to push this. They have started their rotation completely over. No one's on two. Scope on the flank. They push in as they flurry of kills with one. Ciboulette takes out two. Noctis takes out one. Xrev taking out Noctis. And Ciboulette getting a nice 3K on that one defense. TeamFrance keeping this second half pretty close, 1-1. I see a nade spot here, possibly. Nope, it's gonna just miss it. Actually hitting YS, litting him. Shot by Clarity13 as he's gonna clear out the warehouse. Only one person defending two. Everyone's starting the rotation. It's a 3v4. Musashi taking out Jesse J. 2v4. Musashi taking out second. Going for his 3K. Clarity13 will take him out, and it's 2-1 ButtSmashers.
Not looking good for TeamFrance right now.
TeamFrance with their backs up against the wall, facing elimination from this North American February Cup. AOK is taking some heat. He's going to fall back into DD. Well, these really strong pushes, I mean, lots of people are grouped up. They got to get that scope, the defensive scope, really working now. He's got to pick up his weight. Jesse Jane taking out Clarity13 on the corner of one side. Viz taking him out. A couple of people for TeamFrance actually bottom fragging, not being able to get single frag. Nice pick by Musashi on one side as they have started their rotation now. Noctis taking out the scope. Noctis just pre-firing through that DD entrance, hitting Xrev with probably a wall bang. And Musashi finishing it up. It's going to be GG. ButtSmashers breezing through the hammer blow map. Continuing on to our next match in the loser bracket, where they will face Astonish, I believe. And we will see you guys later.